RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra spoke about the US tariffs. He has emphasized that the impact of these tariffs on India vis-a-vis some of the other countries, including China and some of the smaller countries, is much less, as our overall exports are about 12% of the GDP. He stressed that we are better placed than some of the other countries, and the reciprocal tariffs on India are lower than China because of our surplus vis-a-vis those countries is much less. Listen in.
My understanding is that the impact of these tariffs on India vis-a-vis some of the other countries, you mentioned China and some of the smaller countries, is much less. Our exports overall, about 12% of GDP, less than 1%, I think, for 2%, I think, for America, for USA. You compare it with some other countries, even China. China is about 19%. Germany is 37% exports overall, and even EU, is 30% plus. So our and smaller countries, have in about 80%. I'm not talking about those countries, Vietnam, Taiwan, etc. So to that extent, we are better placed than some of the other countries. That's why you are seeing that these reciprocal tariffs on India are lower than, some of these countries, because our surplus vis-a-vis those countries is much less. And so we have, in some ways, I mentioned it in my statement also, that we have a comparative advantage. We may have, a comparative advantage